Hi, Leo. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's get into it. There's something here about letting things just run its natural course, like without planning. There's something about not planning or like being strategic or, even in a sense manipulative, although I'm not picking that up very strongly. It's more like this being strategic, planning type thing. It's like you're just letting things naturally like run its course and see where it leads you. It has to do with your partnerships. So this could be in a relationship, friendship, work. Oh my gosh, you guys, sorry, your energy is good for me right now. I don't know what was going on with the other readings, but it was insanity. Ah, you guys are so calm. It's this whole like going with the flow thing, there's like a calmness to it. You are going through some worry for sure, but and the thing is like I think you are a planner, or you like having some sort of idea of a plan in a sense, but you're really just going with the flow. You're just letting things happen. It's a really calm, lovely type energy. Okay, so there could have been some sort of like falling out with, friends or just people around you, even acquaintances. Like I'm getting like rubbing the wrong way type of energy. It's triggering some sort of hurt or like looking at the past in some way. Perhaps it's similar to something that was done to you before. I feel like you're not being given a choice with this, like looking at past hurts or things that have been done to you. But it's interesting because it's going to work itself out, okay? It's like that whole like going with the flow. I mean, yes, you're looking at different things and whatnot. You're not just like sweeping things under the rug is basically what this is saying. And because of that, like if this, especially if this has to do with like friendship, your friendships will be stronger because of it. Okay. There could be even some discussion when it comes to this. If it has to do with work, whatever issues that were going on get resolved because you're looking at this hurt stuff or disappointments even. All right. Yeah, so in the future, you're moving on from the past. Okay. What wasn't in balance will be in balance. And I think a lot of it has to do with like your own independence. It could have to do with your success. So if you felt like, you've been working hard in the past or something like that, and you just haven't seen the end result of that, that's going to come in. Because I am feeling like balance with like finances or like energy. If this has to do with like friendships and such, we did discuss like looking at the past and whatnot. Yeah, you're moving on from it, whatever that is. Whatever was resolved here, that's what's going to balance things out. This feels like energy and money. Okay. Take it. Okay. So like even if whatever this, the disappointments, etc. If arguments were going on, those will end. Okay, so or even I'm getting like miscommunications, Okay. With the arguing stopping, there's or it might not even be arguing. I don't want to put it like that because I can see it's not that way for everybody. Some of it is just like some sort of chaos. Like if you're pulled in a like a bunch of directions or something like that, and that could be why you're just like in this calming, just go with the flow because it's like so out of your control, right? But it ends, whatever that chaos is, okay? There's going to be peace. I also feel like there's nothing like new that's going to come in as far as like something that you have to put a lot of energy in or whatnot. If this is like, something to do with like a project at work or like a home project type thing, it's like you're putting it off, not because you're procrastinating, but because it's something to do with the peace. Like you just want to sit in the peace for a little bit. And there could also be some healing from anything that, you know, was going on, like especially up here. Okay. This one. Nice. All right. There's definitely success with something. I'm going to have to look at these cards, you guys. For anybody who is new, sometimes I do take the cards off the table. Also, I do want to thank everybody for liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving comments. It does let me know that messages resonate, so thank you. Also, feel free to peruse my videos. They are all timeless. Okay. All right, give me just a minute, guys. Okay. I feel like there's something that you're going to move away from. It feels like something that made you not feel good about like yourself or something. It could be emotional. It could be just a mental thing that's been in your mind. So for example, up here, you know, I said like it would get resolved, you're moving on. Whatever you're moving on from, like mentally though, it might like come back in here. And so you're releasing it, okay? And it's almost like you're going to search for like stability. It happens very quickly, but it's like the idea of stability. So if, you know, it could be that up here, you're not really planning, you're seeing how things go. And here I mentioned, you know, you're not starting anything new. You're not really motivated to start anything new. It's like, you're just sitting in this peace. And here it's like go time. Basically to be back in your 10 of Pentacles, you know, so here it could be just the emotional stuff was keeping you from feeling like that material stability or enjoying maybe, you know, even spending money or something to buy something nice for yourself or self-care or whatever. Here that changes. There could also be traveling or like a homecoming. So I think this came up in another reading for, I don't remember who, but it's May right now. So like with colleges, you know, most colleges are done with finals or they've had finals or graduation. So it could be that, you know, if you have kids in college, they're coming home. It could be that you are going home. So if you're in college or you live away from like your parents or something like that, you might, you know, go on a trip, visit them. Some of you might just go on a trip because the college thing feels like within the next few weeks. But I feel like for some of you, like June or a month from when you see this reading, about a month, you might be going on like a vacation. And that could also have to do with the spending money thing. There is a lot to be celebrated though, I feel like, for you. And I don't feel like whatever this is right here, it's not like a huge thing, at least for most of you. It just feels like, you know, you had a bit of a whatever misunderstanding, disagreement, etc., with friends, or it feels like friends. And that gets cleared up. If you're dating or thinking about it, I feel like that's part of this go with the flow as well. Like, just see what happens. Like, you're not really, I just feel like you're not, like, you're open to putting effort into it, but you're not going to go out of your way. You know, like if you meet somebody, great. If not, whatever. I think that's about it, you guys. All right. Well, thank you, Leo. Your energy is amazing. Appreciate you. I hope this helps someone, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.